What is up? What is up, guys? I am here to discuss with you the last two episodes, not the last two of the season, but the last two that was just released this week of Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord on the Disney Plus deal. I think this week's episodes were 7 and 8. It's going to be a quick one just because I said this a little bit on my last review. There's just not a lot of things to really discuss and about the show. I'm digging the show. It's one of those things. It's animated as Disney Plus. It's going to be made a little bit for kids and everything. And I'm not ignoring the things about this just to dumb it down because it's supposed to be made for kids and it's animated. I really do think it's got better writing than something like The Acolyte. I've said that already once or twice during these reviews for these episodes, which I really do appreciate. The thing is, they're only 25 minutes long a piece. That's why they're releasing them two a piece, and they want to end it by May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, obviously, and stuff. But with that being said, the way that everything progresses is a little bit at a time. It's kind of like old school Clone Wars episodes where you would get a little section of this fight or something, then it would come back next week and it'd be another section of that fight going on. And what you have here is you got the Empire that they already have showed up. They started doing some of their things. They're in here big time. They're really coming after Maul. You got the Jedis hiding out. You got the police detective and his son and stuff hiding out. You got Maul and everything. And you got this weird thing where they don't want to really be hooked up with Maul, but then Maul is there and they're kind of got the same common enemy, of the Empire. Maul hates the Empire. So, obviously the Jedis and everybody else don't like the Empire as well. So it brings a kind of interesting dynamic to really look at when you're looking at the show and really what's going on with all that stuff. And I like it. I like the way it's done. But it's like I said, there's not a huge amount to talk about. And it's not because it's crappy or bad. I stressing it. I enjoy the show. There's just not a lot that goes on between each episode. It's fights. You can break down the fight scene choreography and stuff like that. The Maul versus the two Inquisitors was pretty cool, pretty fun. Really enjoyed it. Nothing really to complain about there. He gets split up with the younger Jedi and the detective son, and their little escapade that they have. Is pretty entertaining and stuff. The Empire showing up in droves of ships and them jumping out, and then the Mandalorians that are fighting with Darth Maul and stuff like that. Doing their thing, fighting them off. Was fun. It wasn't bad at all. Thought it was okay. And then you just have the inner workings that's going on. And at the end of the 8th episode, we get the little cookie. We get the little morsel of something to really kind of look forward to a little bit, because I actually kind of like this character in the Han Solo movie. But it looks like we're maybe getting to see Dryden Voss coming up, which is something that Maul, if you ever watched the Han Solo movie, a lot of people try to hate on that movie. I don't hate it as much as most people. I thought it was a fun adventure movie, and I thought it was interesting that Darth Maul shows up at the end of it. And I didn't really think it was at a place. It would make sense because he's around during this time, so why not? And he was kind of working for Dryden Voss at the time, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do with him, how the interactions go, and what's going to actually take place during that time. It looks like they're showing us a little bit of how Maul was able to get hooked up in that syndicate and be able to go out there and get stuff done. So it's going to be a decently fun time. I think it can be fun, but like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it if the show sucks or they do some really stupid things. I just haven't seen them do a crap ton of really dumb things. There's a couple of characters and stuff sometimes you can roll your eyes at. I'm 45 years old watching a cartoon. There's going to be moments like that. But as far as something so derogatory that I'm just oh my God, I've got to get this out. I can't watch this show anymore. It's not that bad. It's one of the better things that Disney Plus has done for the Star Wars franchise. And I know it. Put it down in the comments, baby. I already know. That's going to be one of those things. It's well, they haven't put out much really good, so it's not saying a lot. You know what? I agree with you. You're correct. A lot of the Disney stuff I am not liking, especially here in the more recent years. They've had a couple of good things come out, and I actually do think, I'm going to be honest, I think this is pretty good. I can't like Rebels like I have, or the Clone Wars cartoon like I have, and then come in here and see a quality of a cartoon like this right here and shit on and shit on it without shitting on the other stuff that I've already said that I enjoyed and liked, I'd be a hypocrite then. So I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm going to tell you what I really feel. I enjoy this show. If you're a fan of Star Wars, my friends that are fans of Star Wars already told them, turn it on, watch it. I know you ain't got a lot of faith in the Disney version of Star Wars, but you know what? Every now and then there's a couple of things that's okay. Here goes one of them. Go in there and watch it. It's pretty good. I'm having a fun time. Just let me know in the comments how you feel. If you hate it, you like it, you love it, you think I'm dumb, you think I'm the smartest man to walk this earth, subscribe, like, do all those things. You can even join our Discord for free. Should be in the description below. But yeah, hit us up, and I'll be here next week with another, just kind of brief look into what's happening with the Star Wars and this new Maul Shadow Lord series. Till next time, peace. Should have had this ready to go. Bruh, just blooper clips all over the place. Y'all have a good rest of your day.